Hi students, very good evening. Welcome to Unacademy. This is your teacher Raghu with you. Let's crack UPSC Civil Service examination with India's largest learning platform, that is Unacademy. My dear students, I strongly recommend you to have a subscription. There are many things there are many things for free. See, I have already explained you. At an academy, we have got many things for free. How? Like YouTube thing, all these things. About that, please download our app, An Academy Learners app. There are many things for free. You can utilize them. Extra plus free. We have got plus subscription, my dear student, where we'll be having structured courses, live things for unlimited access, all these things. Free plus, and also we'll be having personal mentor, a hand holding facility. This is iconic. My dear students, if you are beginner, if you have not yet started, I strongly recommend you iconic subscription. So by this time you know what exactly our courses are, all these things. Today, I won't be going in detail, in depth about the things with respect to the preparation for 2022 first rank. I'll be touching the peripheral things. As I proceed, I'll go to concrete things. I have put a lot of time deliberating on these things. Like wherever I start, I'll be missing the some other thing. So to make the things, first I'll be having a broad thing. Afterwards, I'll concretely come and I'll say you from January 2021 till September 2022, that is 17th main exam examination. Till then, what you have to do? I have got a very logically prepared. I have put a lot of time. In fact, I have written a book on how to prepare for civil service examination. Other than that, for the last 4 5 days, I have been thinking how to tell the things, how to make the best, to make the student understand. In this regard, we let's proceed. So I asked you to get a subscription. Then you may ask me what I will get. As I explained you, here we have got structured courses which are prepared keeping in view of the whole syllabus and also previous year questions. These are prepared by the top educators in the field. So when you are a newcomer, you will be amazed about the whole UPSC syllabus. Some are saying toughest examination in the world. 10 lakh people are appearing. You may be directionless. Just follow our structured courses. You will get the direction over a period of time, because the structured courses are the way to crack the civil service examination. All the structured courses like this class will be live. After this live, we'll record the things and we'll give for access. Most of the things are live itself. These live classes will be as good as the offline things, student. This will be supplemented by live test series and quizzes, and all these things will be unlimited. My dear students, if you are thinking, say for example, our 1 year subscription, all with my promo code, you'll be just getting 1 year for 50,000, my dear students. All these things will be there. Unlimited access. You can, top educators, more than 100 top educators are there. You can choose any one of them. You can choose any course. If you join any other institution, you won't get this. Only one subject, one teacher, and also only one's class. It's enough. End of the thing. We got a lot of benefits. So I feel this is one of the best online platform, and you can blindly join. Okay, as I told you, you have to download the Unacademy Learners app, where there are many things which you are not available in YouTube. These are freely downloadable on Google and Apple Play Store. This is a brief about me. I've been teaching UPSC aspirants for the past 11 years. In this direction, my whole thing, my teaching, my book writing, everything is firmly based on my mentor M. Lakshmikant. So this is a opportunity for me to share what all I have learned from Lakshmikant sir to you. In this direction, since the stalwart author was my guru, I also started writing books with the pen name of Buddha IAS. So in this direction, I have written books with respect to polity, governance, India Yearbook, economic survey, just all these things. Latest being ethics, integrity, and aptitude. You can get all the things what I teach in a PDF form in this Telegram channel, and you can also message me on the Unacademy app. Having said that, let us see some of the important teachers. See here, I want to tell about one teacher in this session, Kunal Patel sir. He has redefined economy. Previously, for long, economy was a very difficult thing. Only few people used to understand. Kunal sir came with a extreme different, unique way of teaching and also notes. It became a overnight hit. And as you know, Brunal sir not only economy, he teaches almost all the subjects. Like that, Roman Saini is a winner in his own right. First attempt, IAS, youngest. So he know what a winner wants. So he's providing all those things, my dear students. Next, there are more than 50,000 courses with respect to history, geography, polity, economy, environment, all these things. In some cases, we have got more than 300 courses. This comprehensively cover the syllabus. As I told you, we have got three kinds of things actually. One is free and other is two kinds of subscription. Plus, in plus you will be having live classes, test series, unlimited practice and structured schedule is important. So this is not available for free students. We'll be having structured things, like we'll be taking the things in a systematic way. Top educators will be taking care of the structure. With my promo code Buddha10, wherever you come across, use my promo code. You'll get 10% access, 10% discount. For 1 year, you'll be just charged 44,500. And iconic hand holding facility, as I told you, will be having an individual mentor who will be looking care of all the things. Daily feedback. You write the answers, give it to the your personal mentor. He will take care of the things. You will evaluate and you will see like where you are going wrong, all these things. So in this direction, for 2022 students, I strongly recommend iconic subscription. If you are not in the hotspots, if you are not having the mentor, if you are not having any seniors, if you are not having any strategy, if you are not having any plan, please take iconic subscription. Take 2 years. It will be less than 1 lakh. With my promo code Buddha10, you'll be getting 10% discount for 2 years, just 96,300. Having realized the importance of option, we have also created option as a separate thing where we'll be teaching almost all the subjects given by UPSC. Most of the thing not taught in any institution. So in this regard, also for 1 year, you will be just charged 24,750 rupees, my dear students. You might be aware by this time, I think, how many of you have participated in Unacademy Combat today? Anybody? Did anybody win? So this is the most competitive gamified UPSC civil service examination held every fortnightly. Means this Sunday if it is held, next Sunday it won't be. Okay. Every on 11 a.m. it will be there. My dear students, it will be very fun. Every fortnightly you have fun. Just don't like carry anything from this one. You take this as a place, like a game. You think like a game. As you are aware, we are just 6 months left for 21. We are very fast approaching in this direction. Top educators like Brunal Patel and Sunil Singh, all these things, they have come together and they have like in a concrete way. They will be providing everything in a PDF form, dedicated doubt clearing sessions, everything needed for prelims. They'll be taking care of. It has been started. If you have not yet started, if you have not yet joined, my dear students, please join. Next, to cater to the needs of individual students, we have come up with structured courses. As I told, our structured courses keeping in view of all the things, time available, syllabus, everything. These 6 months, we have got 1 year 2022, that is what we are talking for that. And also 2 years we have got, you want English, we have got bilingual, we have got Hindi, we have got. So my dear students, what are thinking of, get a subscription. Iconic prices are hiking, my dear students. If you are thinking of getting a mentorship, personal mentor, please take Iconic subscription. Or if you are like in plus, you can upgrade to the things. Is this clear? Any doubt with respect to these things? Okay, I made clear. We are discussing about how to get first rank. This is like one of the thing which I have taken seriously. At least like I got many of my students who got single digit rank also. Who have got single digit rank. That is like 1 to 10. Many I have got. Since I have worked in my last 11 years of experience, I have worked in more than 50 institutions. Many students are there. Somehow, like I will come to know that okay, this boy has got. That is the thing. But somehow they have not yet come and they have told me, sir, only because of you, I have got the things. Because there are many constraints. Because when I was teaching in many institutions, like it is generally they see that having a close relation, all these things, they will feel that they are taking their students. So we'll be just teaching and we'll be coming back. In this endeavor, I want to say that in 2022, one of my students should get first rank, and all of my students should get rank in 2022 at any cost. If you are preparing, I'll be giving a blueprint from January 2021, that is this month, till your last day of your mains, what you have to do. In this first 1 year, I'll be giving in detail. Afterwards, you will come to know what you have to do. So I have got a big plan for that. Let's begin. In welcome to our session, strategies, seniors, secrets, plan. Now, still now, I have not told anything about secrets, strategies, seniors, all these things. But just around the things. So in our previous session, we just glanced at our first ranker in our section, in our area. This is the place you want to fill, my dear students. This is 19th, 22. You should be here. So in this, just we just had a bird view of the things, not even bothering going into depth of the things. After that, we concluded after through like deliberation, thorough deliberation, India Airbook, budget, and economic survey are the things which are common for all these things, which are common for all. Even essay, even options, also I will explain you. But don't go to the exceptions. There is always, even for a law, there is an exception. But I'm in a overall way, I'm saying these are the things very important. One of the thing, my dear students, see here, budget. See, if you are writing for 2021, we suppose budget. This year budget will be called 2021 budget, my dear students. Sorry, this is 21, right? 21, 22. See, for the next 1 year, what all the programs will be there? Nearly, my dear students, 70 to 80% of the programs won't change in the even in 2022 also, because already for this money is given, it cannot be changed and also it cannot be increased. Only some minor additions will be there. Full current affairs, my dear students. Don't ask me. I always told you, sir, from where to start? 1 year current affairs is for 21. Shall we have to start from 19? Okay, I'm taking care of all the things. All your doubts will be clarified, Laksh Singh. You watch the series, I have made this in depth. So, here 19. Shall we have to go for 2019 December? Where to start? My dear students, you have to start the current affairs. Starting point is the latest thing. For 2021 students, latest thing, what is there? Budget. They have to start from budget. Afterwards, they have to go down. Not from already redundant things in 2019 and afterwards coming to, they won't even come to 2021. They will say, this is hard, lack of time. No. First is budget and afterward economic survey. Economic survey, previous year. See, 2021, previous year means 2020. 2 years current affairs you have got. In addition, you have got India Yearbook 2021. See, 2 years complete current affairs. This should be the basis. This is the area from which the UPSC is asking. My dear students, from this, I have not yet gone in depth. If you are having some idea, I am saying. See, in UPSC prelims, if you take history, geography, polity, economy, environment science, everything will be covered. Even mental ability things also, I will tell you afterwards. And if you take these things, full, your GS3 will be completed by this paper in mains. My dear student, GS3 completely it will be covered. And for your GS2, this is very, very helpful. International relations is there. In GS2, you have got polity, governance, and IR. IR, India and the world is there. Polity and geography, you have got chapters. Governance. So everything, essay writing points are there. Say, for example, you take women, you take SC, ST, any welfare programs. All the welfare programs will be there. Okay. Next, we discuss this one. In this, I made a point very clear. You have to, like, sorry, you have to internalize the syllabus. See, this part, you wait for me. I will come up with a simplified form of remembering the syllabus. Already you have tried, you have failed, I know. I will come up with a simplified form, easy to remember. So, the only way to remember syllabus is 100% sure, my dear students. If it is not there in your mind, if it is not imprinted in your mind, your preparation is like not up to the mark. Because you don't know why you are reading if you don't have the syllabus. So the syllabus should be in your mind. You just wait for me. I will try my best and I will give a product like tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Afterwards you can. So the syllabus, important thing is simplify. This is a thing. Then connect one to one. By that it will be easy for you to remember. I will do that and I will show you. You can build upon. Then UPSC questions, my dear students. Always you are making one biggest mistake. One is not at all touching mains questions from now itself. They're very easy. UPSC itself says mains examination is a person who is well educated. That's it. No need of specialization. All the questions should be in your mind, especially mains. Prelims, definitely you will come to know this mistake you don't do. From now itself, just read UPSC questions, mains. Just read UPSC questions. Definitely, a lot of things will come. In fact, in those questions, many answers are given. Means in the form of what is UPSC thinking of a subject. As I told, UPSC books very very important. India Yearbook, Economic Survey, and your budget inevitable. These are referred by UPSC. Along with that, NCERT. One can clear the civil service examination with only these books. I will show you. Definitely, this is true. My dear students, you need minimum like around 55% of the marks. This is a game changer for you. And once again, I will take up NCRT, how important all these things. Let us begin. Let's not waste the time. Once again, we want to get 1100 marks. We want to get first rank in 2022. What is the thing? Coming to the same thing, our Bhaiya senior Pradeep Singh. So, see, is there anything? My question for you. See, already we have discussed some of the things which are common to all. Is there anything common to all these things? See, now I am concentrating only on those things from which you will get first rank. As I told you, these are the 8 things. There are other 5 examinations which are just qualifying. We'll take care of that also. Prelims 2 and language in mains 2 and physical test and verification. We'll come into all the things. Is there anything common in all? Sure, 21. For 21 I'll give, but this is for 22 as of now. Is there anything common for you all? Like you want to get first rank in 2022. Other than the books what we have read, is there anything? How do you get your rank? What is the main thing needed in all these things? You forget all the things, optionals, all these things. Forget like all these things. We are not yet touched. SA, GS1, all these things. Just 8 papers are there, 8 tests are there in that. Is there anything other than those books which is common in all these things? My dear students, writing. See, I have some more. This is a like your interview. I have striked off all other things. Writing. See, my dear students, one of the biggest blunders committing by all, even it is committed by me. See, I never used to do writing practice. One of my greatest lacunae. I bought some books, like not books, sheets. Even after completing all the attempts, I did not complete those sheets. Thinking that, like one of my teacher told, if you write this much of pages, definitely you will get service. My dear students, the only mantra for getting service in this examination is writing. You are not communicating with examiner in any other way. Interview, please, if, for time's sake. You are no other way. Are you communicating with examiner in any way other than writing with respect to these things? No. And you know, my dear students, first day, every day almost during the examination, you have to write 3 plus 3, 6 hours. How many hours? 6 hours. I will give you a simple analogy for this one. Say, for example, there is a physical test. Physical test for your SI, sub inspector. For sub inspector. There you have to write, you have to run, think, okay, 10 kilometers. Hypothetical. Don't take, no, that's not there. So 5K or 10K. You have to run 10 kilometers in the examination, physical training. So what should you do? You tell me. Logical question. In the PT physical test for SI preparation, you have to run 10,000 kilometers, 10,000 meters. Sorry. What you have to do? Don't you feel at least you should practice this for 1 or 2 days, 1 or 2 months, at least once? My dear students, even more than 50% of the students who write mains, they don't write and they don't practice for 3 plus 3 hours, at least even in a single day. One of the example was me, thinking that there is no time. I was just reading all the time. First day after writing the exam, all the like shoulder, right side shoulder, I used to get pain. Very, very difficult job, my dear students. 6 hours per day. So writing is the only way through which you are communicating with the examiner. So you have to keep like very important, not ever all these things. See, that is the reason why I have not at all spoken about these things. These things somehow it's not, somehow you know many things. Many have told those things, but you are not concentrating on these things. See, Rajkumar, all these people, they are attending the classes. Have they completed India Yearbook, economic survey, some of the most important things? And I will come to video, watching videos also. How good is it? Can you watch or shouldn't you? All these things I will deal. The writing is the only thing which is fetching you the marks. So what you do? First of all, my dear students, today go home. Keep 10 minutes alarm. 10 minutes alarm. In the 10 minutes, you can write anything. You can write about my class, about yourself, or some of the things which you are interested in. Anything. Five, for 10 minutes is most optimum and ideal. If you don't want, you can go for 5, but I don't advise 5 minutes. 10 minutes, keep the alarm. Just write all the thing, whatever it comes. Try to write as fast as something like that. 10 minutes, my dear students. You should do this one first. 10 minutes you are written. Afterwards, keep that aside. First thing is here in writing, you should have two things, my dear students. One is speed. You are you should be able to write with considerable speed. See, if you are writing speed fast, it may save 5 or 10 minutes, my dear students, but it is a very big game changer. Speed, and your writing should be understandable. Understandable. My dear students, you don't know. Somehow with thinking of writing very fast, you write such a hopeless handwriting that even lectures, teachers, like feel very bad, because it is very difficult for us to understand. We can't ignore you because we know the difficulty, but we can't understand. I'm not selling beautiful handwriting. I'm not saying running handwriting, or your handwriting should be like divided. No, what I'm saying is you should have little speed, and you should have your handwriting should be understandable. So in this 10 minutes, first calculate the number of words you wrote. First thing. Second thing, in this you identify the areas, especially letters, which are like often misleading others. So you give this one to others, some of your friends, your teacher, your brother, or some any ex person, and ask them, see in this, which are the things you are not able to understand. See, you have written one page, or not even this 10 minutes thing. Somewhere, some notes you have, you show it that to some of your seniors, anyone. From then you ask, my dear, you tell me which are the words you are not understanding. My dear students, you have got only 26 words in English. In that, 3 or 4 letters are the culprits for you, my dear student. Maybe it may be I, for some it may be S, for it may be W, U. So some of the things, you just identify them. Can't you write only 26 words legibly? I'm not asking beautifully. Other person has to understand what you have written. That's the only thing. So, my dear students, first of all, writing is the most important. Calculate how fast you are writing. I have got formula for this also, don't worry. And also, after that, calculate it. Afterwards, show it to others. And also, if possible, you yourself you can look into those things where all others cannot understand. So you just, there will be just 2 to 3 words, 2 letters, my dear students. Just try them, and it will be all right. Is this clear? Then another thing which is often confused and often misunderstood by most of the students is writing practice. Writing practice, writing practice. See, you will get this marks and you will get first rank only by writing. Writing practice doesn't mean join a coaching institution and solve like in an examination condition, right? This is a part, this is not the soul. My dear students, real writing practice is that which happens when you are making notes. There will be a big page like this. From this, there will be like 16 points, all these things. You are assimilating them. You are correlating them. You are connecting the dots in the syllabus, previous year questions, and you are making one note. Means this is the exact thing which will be happening in the examination hall. So notes making is the beginning or the basis of writing practice, my dear students. Not that you take the examination, you take one question paper writing. That is last thing. Beginning is notes making. In note making, you connect the dots. You come up with like one page is there, 2 to 3 lines. Then your mind correlates. You're writing that. That is the note making. That is one. And also, my dear students, note making is an art. I'll speak in depth about that. As of now, note making means don't write everything. The trick of notes making is to leave as much as possible. If you get any doubt, you can go to that. Lakshmikant is a guide, is a notes. Any doubt, you can go. Don't write Lakshmikant again. Is my point clear? Oh, Lakshmikant, you should summarize in 15 to 20 pages, my dear students. If you have not summarized in that, definitely it's very not possible for you. Okay, I'll deal with this one later. Note making is the writing practice, not you are going to the examination, my dear students. Almost that is not possible. See, you if you go to examination hall, how many tests they will give you? If you know the answer, you will write. If you don't know, what you will do? There also time is constrained. How your writing practice develops? Do you think by going to test series you will develop the writing practice? No. Your writing practice gets perfected there. That is the thing. Beginning is note making. Second, one thing. And second thing is with respect to writing practice, one thing you have to do. Daily editorial. Daily read one newspaper editorial. My dear students, if you have to understand a English newspaper, it will take 3 to 5 months for most of the students. Most of the students, it will take 3 to 5 months to understand the paper completely, the editorial, all the things which are given there. Don't go for article. I am speaking about only editorial. Say for example, if this is your Hindu and this is the central page. In this extreme left corner, you will be having two things. One, two. These are the things. These are the climax, my dear students. Why? Because see, what is that newspaper? The cream of that newspaper is that editorial. If this editorial grows wrong, the whole image of the newspaper goes wrong and it will be of current relevance. So, daily read two editorial without miss and try to write 3 to 4 sentences. You have to sum up everything in that itself. Don't write stories again because once again, like in the beginning it will be difficult, my dear students. Afterwards, just reading that you can write the things. You develop that ability. See, reading the things, beginning you can read 3 4 times all these things, not a problem. Try to come up with 3 to 4 points which summarizes all these things. See here, while writing, the sentence formation, the word usage, all these things will be there. Editorial, read it and write it in 3 to 4 lines. Second one also same thing. And all these editorials, you cut them and keep it in one place. Means for the whole 1 year also you'll be having only 300-page editorial which you have already read, which you have already marked. And if you get any difficult word, there itself you write the meaning. Is this clear for you? So writing is the only way through which you are communicating, contacting the examiner, your ideas, everything. So for that one, you should have a minimum writing speed and your handwriting should be understandable by others. For that, you take 10 minutes on test where you analyze what is your writing speed, what is needed, and afterwards you can improve on. And also in this regard, find out 2 to 3 letters which are not understood by others and you perfect them. That is one thing. And one more time tested method for improving the handwriting speed is the spiraling method. This, if you are having slow handwriting, see anything like this, two lines or without lines also, okay, I'll take this one. Two lines without line also possible. See, you do like this, clockwise, and another was anti-clockwise, like this. This you should do with speed. Am I clear? So, beginning you can do like this slowly, but you have to write it very fast. In a way, like you have to do like this fast, 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 fast. Do this only for 3 to 4 minutes. In that itself, you should get pain here. Are you getting? No need of line also. No need of any book or anything. Say, for example, this is a rough work. So, you take this kind of things itself. In that, you mark some area. Just go like this. Very fast you have to do. Very fast. Don't bother about whether they are in line or anything like that. Don't do. This is to improve the speed. Because when you are writing, you can't go with the speeds, the same speed as you spiral the things. So do it fast, 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 fast. In the other way, anti-clockwise. Like that. Do it fast, 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 so that your hand should get pain. Means here, what you are doing is you are giving a exercise. You are making your arms rotate, your all shoulder, all these things. So this is one of the scientifically proven method to increase the speed. What you are doing, whenever you get time, say for example you are about to go to food now, just do this for 2 minutes in newspaper or some waste paper. Go. This has got very good results, my dear student. Seeing is believing. So what I say is, for you, go home, write for 5 minutes. Afterwards, you do the exercise what I have told you, the spiral work for 1 or 2 minutes, and also in the opposite direction. Now write for 5 minutes. You can see the results. This is proved. So now we are clear with writing practice. Writing practice is you are going to the examination hall and taking the previous year question or the questions given by the institution. This is a perfection of writing practice. This is not a writing practice. Your writing practice is in the form of notes making, where you will be assimilating all the ideas, connecting the dots, connecting with the syllabus, previous year questions, all these things. You mind a status comes. That is the same status required in the examination hall. Note making is the first one. Second one is editorial. In the students, take any editorial, read these two, and write in 2 to 3 words and keep this editorial at a place. And my dear students, a point of caution, my personal view, please don't watch editorial videos. Here you won't be getting anything. See, here you are just taking those what they have told. Say I am already like 15 years. I can correlate in a different way. But you should develop that. Notes, editorial, read it. Afterwards, you comprehend that one. You correlate, right? What you will get by just reading others' viewpoint. In the next process, you can go on. But first thing is, I strongly object people seeing editorials, especially beginners. Neither will your vocabulary improve, neither your writing speed will improve, neither your speed of reading will improve, because this is not the way, this is not the thing needed in UPSC, my dear students. First is writing, in this I have told the things. Second and most important is comprehension. See, these are the most overlooked things, my dear students. This comprehension and writing, in fact, are interrelated. See, to test your comprehension, my dear Laksh Singh, you are writing in 2022, you asked the plan. I'm telling you. And also Ram Kumar, you please do this one. Dilip, all this. See, comprehension. Take 2019 English. Mains, mains English qualifying paper. Try to solve the comprehension based questions. Comprehension based question. Then you will realize what is your comprehension is. Otherwise, otherwise, what you can do, the other one is take any CSAT paper, only 80 questions. See whether you can complete the whole question paper in 90 minutes. 90 minutes. You will be having 20 minutes, 120 minutes, 2 hours. In 90 minutes, is it possible for you to complete? And also, take any previous year prelims question papers, GS. See whether you can answer, whether you can go through them in 90 minutes. My dear students, in prelims you will be having 120 minutes and you will be having 10 questions. In this, nearly 10 minutes will be lost in bubbling the things. This you have to be very careful. Nearly 10 minutes you have to give, because if you make any silly mistakes, you will be losing lot of marks. So nearly you will be having one question is equal to 1 minute. If you don't have comprehension, my dear students, especially like not only English, anyone, you cannot complete prelims or paper on paper two at all. Then you will be like many, I often see many, they feel that I'm not able to complete this paper at all, sir, because they don't have comprehension. Comprehension skills, why they are not having? They're daily seeing videos. They're not at all reading. See, they're not at all writing. They're already dependent on ready-made material. Comprehension, they are not even reading for everything. News analysis, they're not reading newspaper. They're going for analysis. They're not making notes from editorial. They're just going for videos. No, I strongly recommend, my dear students, once again, the same things for you. Here, prelims is very important for many, comprehension is very important for many reasons. Number one, if your comprehension is not good, first, you cannot clear prelims. One thing, GS1, you should have minimum comprehension. With comprehension itself, your vocabulary, everything comes. If you don't have comprehension, vocabulary will be poor, and also like you can't understand the GS1 paper of prelims at all. And CSAT needed. If you have good comprehension, 50% of the things are passage based things, you can easily answer. And with respect to comprehension, ethics paper, case studies, there will be 6 case studies, not one, 6. If your comprehension is very low, you can't answer, you can't get good marks in ethics at all, because in case studies anybody can solve. Only thing is time is a constraint. So if your comprehension is very low, you'll be reading 2 3 times, you won't understand. My dear students, if you are from Hindi medium, don't think that in Hindi is my mother tongue. No, comprehension is needed for both the things. So what is the solution for writing practice and comprehension? The most essential important things for clearing the UPSC examination. My dear students, first and foremost, daily do this as a ritual for 1 month, and you come and comment in the same YouTube link, or you comment on my Unacademy link. What is your improvement? See, 2022, you are preparing daily. What you have to do? Leave all the things apart. Take editorial. Editorial, I have told you, in Hindu, extreme left thing, two things. Read them. Read once, twice, thrice, till you understand. After that, just try to sum up the things in 3 to 4 lines. That's it. Your comprehension will drastically improve. CSAT won't be your problem at all, because 50% of the questions like passage based itself, and also your others, mental ability, all these things, they also need comprehension. Some questions will be like too long. If you don't have the comprehension, very difficult for you to understand. So The only way to improve your comprehension, writing, writing speed, strategy, everything, writing practice is by note making of the editorial. Please do it for 30 days, or at least okay 10 days you do it. You will realize the difference. So what I say is, for writing and comprehension are very important. If this is poor, your chances of clearing are very less. Because if your comprehension is less, you can't read more, you can't grasp more, you can't clear prelims. If you are English, if you are writing in English, especially like you can't understand the question itself. I'll tell you one of my difficulties also. In 2007, I suppose, there was a essay, 2007 or 8, SEZ. Are they boon or bane? So I was not like exactly knowing the meaning. And in one of the other exam where I come across, they gave me one of the thing like monatorium on mining. Monatorium on mining. Essay question, my dear students. Anthropology was my subject. I was not knowing the meaning of monatorium. Means temporary halt. Monatorium on mining. This coaling, all these scams were going on at that time. I'm from anthropology. I was knowing fully about those things. Just I was not having the idea of monatorium. So I have to just leave that there itself. So comprehension and writing speed very important. For that, daily editorial, read it and write it. 1 month you'll have multiple effects. Then next one more. This is very important, and most of the students will be behind this one. Sir, how many hours should we read? How many hours should we read? Some say that 6 to 7 hours is fine. Some say that 13 to 14 hours is ideally needed because the competition is very big. So, what is your opinion? In this, before I will tell you what all the things, like I will come to this one in a indirect way. First of all, what I say is minimum. You should minimum you should sleep 6 to 7 hours. You should sleep minimum 6 to 7 hours. Afterwards, your daily day-to-day activities, all these things, they may take like 3 to 4 hours, like around 3. Afterwards, you can try it continuously. There should be some gap. So this itself it become 10. So you are left with another 14 hours. Can you read this 14 hours continuously? See, this I am taking minimum. I'll tell what you have to do afterwards. Minimum. You'll be left with 24 minus 10. You'll be left with 14 hours. Can you read 14 hours continuously? No. At least for every 1.5 hour or 2 hour, you should take some 20-30 minutes break. If 20 minutes itself, if you take in this regard, it will lead to like if you take some 5-6 break, 2 hours gone. I'm taking like neck to neck calculation. So you are left with 12 hours. Then how can you read 13 to 14 hours? And my dear students, this is not the true thing. I have seen people reading 16 hours also. I'm I was afraid when I was I almost did like most of my preparation was in Hyderabad, that too in RC Reddy library where we used to have 24 hours free library. I always used to read there. Sometimes I was afraid, especially like some people, especially some girls. If the sit means like 2 to 3 hours, they never even used to shake. They used to read with such a concentration, things like that. And there was one of my friend almost used to read like 14 to 17 hours per day. Really? So this is the thing generally I asked. But my dear students, let me tell you what toppers do. Toppers generally They sleep 6 to 6.5 hours in night. 6 to 6.5 hours they sleep in night, and afternoon they take 1 to 1.5 hour break. My dear students, toppers what most, my dear students, in this regard, 80% of the people, 80% of the people, what I have seen is afternoon they'll take a nap at least. They'll take a nap at least. So by any case, your thing is not about reading the thing. First of all, one thing what you need is sufficient sleep. You have to sleep minimum 6 to 7.5 hours. Anything according to your convenience. That is one thing what you have to. Second thing, my dear students, nap. See, like one of my friend told me, see, one individual is running, another individual is deeply thinking a lot. Okay, not running, okay, walking or running also. Another individual is deeply thinking a lot. Who is utilizing, or who wants more energy? I said obviously the person who is walking, because a person who is sitting and thinking, no energy is needed. In fact, that is wrong, my dear students. A person who reads, who thinks a lot, also needs a lot of energy. So you will get tired, my dear students. Try to take a nap. This also, keep a alarm for 20 minutes. Just close your eyes. Some may say that, sir, it is not possible. Somehow I won't get sleep, anything like that. Doesn't matter. Just close your eyes for 15 minutes to 20 minutes. And afterwards, as soon as the alarm rings, get up. 20 minutes is the deadline. If you go to 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you will go to deep sleep. You cannot get up. It will take 2 to 3 hours. Is this clear? So you have to sleep 6 to 7.5 hours and you have to take a nap. My dear students, see, if you are sleeping like 7 hours, some daily activities, all these things, some 3 hours. Other thing, some more, ideally you can read 10 hours, my dear student. If you are trying to read 13 hours, 14 hours per day, one of the thing is your efficiency decreases. Not only that, your sleep is disturbed. Not only that, if you don't complete this 13 to 14 hours, you will be dissatisfied throughout the day. That is not even needed, not even needed also. 10 hours is more than sufficient. If you are reading 8 hours also, it's not a problem. But the thing is, you should have a consistency. You should have a timetable. Here, very, very important, my dear students. One is you should have a daily routine. You should have a daily routine. If you don't have a daily routine, you cannot read. Daily, we don't have that motivation, my dear students. So for that, you should have a daily routine. Say for example, morning 5 o'clock means you have to get up. You have to get up. That is the thing. No, I don't have mood. Doesn't work. 5 o'clock getting up means 5:30. You are on the table means you have to be there. You have to follow some timetable. Motivation cannot. See, my dear students, all the people who are writing this 10 lakh people are equally motivated as you. Some are reading more, some are reading less just because of their routine. So, my dear students, just have a daily routine and stick to it. How can you have a daily routine? First of all, fix morning waking up hour and evening night sleeping hours. Afterwards, say for example 10 o'clock I have to sit. You have to sit. For this, make a timetable. Make a timetable and stick to it. If you are completing 8 hours per day, more than sufficient. My dear students, I have not come across any person who reads like 15 to 16 hours on a daily basis who has cleared. This is definitely required when the examination approaches last 15 days, or 1 month. But it is humanly not possible to read and assimilate. Simply sitting and simply reading, good, but your brain won't be working. 10 hours or 8 hours is sufficient for you. Don't compromise on sleeping. Don't forget to nap. At the same time, don't waste time. Okay, having said that, let me give you a very, very important example which I have come across in my life. See, this all happened once again in RC Reddy, where I studied. Around maybe like 2009, I suppose. So I completed my preliminary examination. So after prelims, what you will do? Definitely, like I was there in Hyderabad. I am from Bangalore. So I came to Bangalore. Afterwards, I went again for mains preparation. I wrote prelims. When I went to prepare there, same once again RC Reddy Study Circle. Very good. Like I still remember this one institution to which I can credit the things is RC Reddy institution indisputably. One of the things they provided is 24 hours free reading room. Long before, some 10 years before itself, they had this concept. Okay, so very important thing. Please internalize here. After some break, like 15 days, 20 days, I finished and I went to once again mains preparation to Hyderabad. Then one young chap, not that young also, like okay, one new person, not a new one. He also came and he was preparing for civil service examination. First attempt. Okay. Somehow, afterwards I came to know that he already was somehow working as a some sub inspector, things like that in CBI somewhere like that. He left the job and he came for preparing. It was his like he has not yet given UPSC attempts. So I was very close, and also one of the thing like why I can say this, like if I used to sit here, I used to be side by side itself. We used to read, so we used to know what they are doing. So I wrote mains on that period, and also this young chap was somehow reading there itself. In the next year, this person, the young new person, he got 24th rank, I suppose, long before. So 24th rank he got. First attempt. By this time, I was already written like 2 or 3 times mains. Like I was shocked. Like I and you are together. We are somehow preparing together. We are somehow like not sharing the things like with respect to notes, all these things. Somehow we are not sharing. Not that he was not giving, or not that I was not giving. We were self-sufficient. His own way of teaching, and I my own way of thinking. Suddenly we were shocked. Like first first attempt person, before he started the preparation, I was already writing mains. How can he get this one? What he used to do every day is morning, morning 8 o'clock. He used to come with a bag. Night 8 o'clock. He used to go home. Means 12 hours he was spending at Arsireddy. After he got 24th rank, I asked him, Mohan, somehow okay, like this part of the day, what you will be doing, I know. In this also, what he used to do, like 1 hour, once 1.5 hours, like that, he used to read, and afterwards, chai break. There was a tea stall, Shiva tea stall, for 15 to 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Once again, coming back and reading. See, this period we know morning 8 a.m. to p.m. What you are doing, I know. Like 1 hour, 1.5 hour, you will read and you will take a break. Once again, you will come and read. That is the thing. What you are doing after this one, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. after going home? I was shocked by what he told because when I was reading, I was always thinking about reading. After eating food, also something I have to read. Then for us, All India Radio. We used to listen that one like a ceremonially 9 to 9:30, 15 minutes news and 15 minutes analysis of one topic. That too, like to avoid wastage of time while eating something. All these things miracle we used to do, and sometimes we used to get up at 5 o'clock. All these things. I asked him. He got the rank. He started late compared to me. What you are doing in this? And also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He was not coming. Only 6 days, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, this I know. After he got rank, still I was having that morning a.m. to p.m. I know this 12 hours. This 12 hours, what is he doing? I asked him. He told, after I go home, I won't touch books at all. Oh, I was shocked. Afterwards, he told, Sunday I won't read. There was a reason for that. I asked him, see, Sunday you are not reading. After 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. you are not reading. He told, no, I'm definitely, I'll swear, I won't be, I'm not lying, I won't read. Maximum or one thing which always I do is, after I go home, once again, I'll keep all the books which are needed for tomorrow's reading. That is the only thing I do. In night, I keep the things which I have to read for next day or something like that in morning, and I will come back. Even I won't read even a single page at home. He told. I trust him because he already got the rank. He is one of my good friend. So I once again see, because we always will be thinking of reading all these things. Please tell me the correct thing. He told, really, this is the thing. He was a married person. He told, if I read after 8 p.m. and if I read all this Sunday, my wife will give me divorce. Married person, at least, because she is a working woman. She was working. So at least means after, like his wife comes, somehow he was there. He used to forget reading. So in this, my dear students, what I am saying is, see, you should have a daily routine. You should have a consistency. See, this is the true thing. You, if you follow this, also you will get the rank. Don't bother much. You should have a timetable. At that time, whether you are feeling or not, feeling of reading or not, you have to be on the table. Those who are having this consistency, this timetable, they are getting the service. Is this clear, my dear students? This is true. See, my friend got, like in first attempt, he got 24th rank. How could he do that? Like I will tell those things, other things also, what he did, all these things. For this, I gave the example. This is possible, and this is what toppers do. One thing is, daily they won't miss their timetable, and also they will have some breaks. But there will be some other people from morning to evening, they will be thinking only of that, what to do, what is that, this thing, but they won't be even reading. Even if they are reading, they are not satisfied. You should not be. Make a timetable. Don't make very tight timetable, my dear students. Don't make a very tight timetable. Just make a, like minimum thing, average timetable, and stick to it over a period of time. Afterwards, I'll give some of the hints which will take you to success, my dear student. So is these things clear? Let me brush up the things what we have discussed from the things. See here, excuse me, some water. Okay, my dear students, from 1 to 7 papers, the only way of communicating is with respect to writing. The examiner is writing. The only way to succeed in write is write, write, write till you become right. Means you have to be writing. My dear students, you have to write 6 hours per day. Two optional day, you have to write 6 hours. Two language paper day, you have to write 6 hours. Essay only one, afterwards you have to write GS 1 2, GS 3 4. 6 hours, 3 days you are writing 6 hours. So you should have that capability. Writing practice means not taking the examination and writing the question paper solving in the examination all with tuitions. No, writing practice is first beginning, that is the perfection of the thing. Notes making, because while you make notes, you'll cover everything. You assimilate the points, correlate the things with the syllabus, previous year questions. Somehow you reduce the thing. Yes, there's a kind of psychological thing happening. A state, that is the same state which is required in writing the answer. That is the same state which is present when you are writing the examination. So note making is the thing, is the writing practice. Writing practice is first thing is note making. Then one of the important suggestion I will give to improve your writing, write notes making, all this thing with respect to writing is editorial. Two editorials, read them. If you don't understand, read them again. If you don't get the meaning, there itself make a arrow and write it. And you reproduce this in 2 to 3 or 4 sentences. Writing practice in process. The other important thing what we discussed is comprehension. Without comprehension, you cannot clear prelims at all, because you cannot complete the paper itself. It is in GS General Studies and also CSAT. CSAT 50% itself passage based. Even non-passage based also you need comprehension. The questions are very lengthy. We'll discuss that later. So comprehension for this also the same thing. Read the editorial daily. Difficult questions, mark them. Difficult words, write the meaning there itself. If you do this, your comprehension increases. You can read fastly. You'll get the vocabulary needed, especially for English people, English students. My dear students, in the whole question paper, at least there will be 4 or 5 areas where you won't understand the question itself. Many, it has happened with many. So, how to overcome that? By reading the editorial. My dear students, please take my word. Don't see editorial things which are given by anyone, because you are spoiling yourself. Your writing practice is gone. Your comprehension is gone. These are the things needed. 1 hour video, how much you gather with 1 hour fast reading, triple 5 times you can gather, my dear students. And also videos, my dear students, always I say, you have to watch video only once. Whenever you are watching a video, pen and a book should be there. You should not see that video again, because you will be wasting lot of time. So comprehension and writing speed, all these things, for that mantra is editorial. Read it, write 2 to 3 lines, and all the editorial sheets, that things you keep aside for your reference. And with respect to writing, take 5 minutes and write all the things, calculate the things. In that, in 5 minutes, if there are some letters, only 26 letters are there. In that, 2 3 mischievous letters will be there, which others cannot understand. Just perfect them. And afterwards, I have given you the things. See here, clockwise and anti-clockwise doing this. So you do it very fastly. On this board, I am not able to do. Don't bother about lines. Anything, any notes you take, you do it like this. fast you have to do, so that you have to get the pain here. So this will increase. That is the thing. Next thing, with respect to sleeping, all these things we discussed. My dear students, what toppers are doing is 6 to 6.5 hours they are sleeping at night, deep sleep. Afterwards, in the afternoon, 1 or 1.5 hour they're taking a break. And also most of the toppers are taking a nap also. If you do this, somehow 10 hours is the ideal time. Don't go for 6 hours also, and don't go for 13, 14 also. Those who have read 13, 14 hours on a continuous basis, their mind got struck or something like that. These people have not succeeded to a greater extent. I'm not saying about last peak hours, like 15 days or 1 month for examination, you have to read minimum 15 hours. But 10 hours is more than sufficient, and don't compromise on sleeping. And I gave you the example of my friend who got first rank. In first attempt he got 24th rank. He was not reading on Sundays. He was a married person. So, and also after 8 he was not reading, but only thing is consistency. Always, never, he never missed 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. After that, just he arranged the books and he came again. And once again, Sunday holiday. So in this way, main thing is, my dear student, you should have a timetable. If you don't have timetable, very very difficult to crack this exam, because we don't have motivation always to read. But if you have timetable, whether I am say for example I have fixed the class at 9 o'clock, whether I feel or not I have to take the class. Similarly, you also should have a timetable for just 10 hours, and you have to, at any cost, you shouldn't miss, read it. And also for 1 week, I suggest half day leave also for you. Any day you take leave, but don't do anything nonsense. Take rest. Do other things, non-academic things, like arranging your books, anything like that. Half day you can take leave. Okay, this is the thing. Consistency, daily timetable, and with respect to sleeping and routine, fix a timetable, time where you are sleeping and also waking up time. Then only you can have timetable. So these are the things. Tomorrow and in the future sessions, I'll try to sum up the syllabus of all these things, not these optionals, these things, and I will tell you whether where to read, whether GS1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in which sequence you have to read. And as you have requested for 2021 also, I'll be giving a timetable. This will be for 2022. Almost there is no difference between these two. This is the thing. What is the, my dear students, see, I'm just talking about only those things which are giving rank. I'm not at all talking about the qualifying things. If you hear my advice, if you take my guidance, this qualifying things definitely will qualify. Any doubt with respect to the things? Okay, tomorrow I'll come up with some of the things which go deep into the subject. Once again, this is just a periphery of the things. Having said this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel, and also hit the bell icon. And wherever you come across Unacademy, just take my promo code Buddha10. You'll get 10% discount, and you'll be getting opportunity to interact with many top educators like me and many more. And also join my Telegram group where I will be providing the things in a PDF form. Having said that, let's enjoy reading. Let's crack UPSC. Let's get first rank. Let victory be